Welcome everyone. Good day to you all. My name is Olu from Counter Capital. Today, I actually wanted to, actually share my gold and analysis for this week. Okay, I want to analyze briefly what I should be expecting this trading week on gold. The market has been so, even as at Friday, there was a lot of volatility immediately after non-farm payroll, was released. However, I still maintain I still try to be optimistic towards this Iran US war. Fine. The gold be what it is, it's a very, very volatile pairs. It moves when there's a panic about interest rates and if there's a geopolitical tension in the world. However, on around 28th of April, you can actually check my video. I did a particular analysis on gold, and it was a swing trading analysis. I maintained the buy position there. Okay, but based on what has been going on, I've not changed my views. I'll go to the chart shortly so we can look at it together. I just want to be optimistic about this Iran US war. People are being being negative about it, that there wouldn't be any ceasefire, this time the war will persist. So the oil would, will jack up, which will affect which will affect the interest rate expectations and all that, which is actually reflected on Friday, immediately non-farm payroll was released. The report was good, actually. So, which is confirming that there's tendency for interest rates to be jacked up or still being maintained. However, I'm going to shift to the chart very shortly. However, I still maintain my position. I just want to be optimistic. It's better to be to be optimistic than to be a doomer. Rather being negative. Okay, I believe any moment from now there will be an agreement between US and Iran, and the conflict will cease, and the market can do whatever it needs to do. Okay, for now. So let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart immediately so we can share. I can analyze chart together. This is gold. So let me just do the full screen. This is gold. If you actually check one of my video that I did like a month ago, I maintained that looking at what is going on right now in the world, US Iran tension and all that, okay, interest, interest rate hike, which is actually, coupled with a good report of non-farm payroll, which is making gold to be tanking, seriously tanking. However, as I've said earlier, I actually want to be optimistic about all the situation. I don't want to be a doomer. I don't want to say, okay, the war will continue. Okay, I still maintain this is what I did last time. Just quickly do a brief recap of my analysis like a month ago. I'm still in that trade. So I'm looking for a way to add to it. Okay, this is what I did last time. Okay, I maintain it on the daily time frame. I'll go to the lower time frame shortly. Okay, I'm doing this. I've done like 2, 3 videos about I'm doing this. I don't need to be don't need asking questions. So I entered from here. It was around April here. April, yeah, it's around here. So my stop loss, my stop loss is still around here. This is the take profit that I'm actually looking at for here. Okay. Now I would like to go to lower time frame. Let me go to 4 hours now. What I'm looking at. I'm looking at. Okay. Still maintain it to be like this. I still maintain my buy position. It's called. Oh, mistake. Sorry about that. I will correct that. Okay. Nice one. Nice one. Okay, nice one here. Okay. If I can get a golfing candle or Idoji followed by full close candle, bullish close candle around here, I'll add to the position. For 4 hours, I should be expecting my take profit to be here this week. If there's a ceasefire, even though there's still interest expectation, I expect the gold. Let me remove this because this is where I got in earlier when I analyze on daily time frame. As a swing trader, I actually get in around April, 1st of April, there about here. So I'm expecting it right now. Right now, I'm a little bit of drop down. However, if I go to 4 hour time frame, I'm still saying, if there is any moment from now, I just want to be positive. I don't want to be optimistic. Okay, I want to be optimistic. If there's a ceasefire, oil will come down. The cost of oil will come down, which in turn will affect the USD 10Y yield to drop a little bit. On temporarily, if cost of oil, price of oil could fall, I think it's around 88. I'll go back there shortly. It's around 88. It's out here. Add this. Analyzing it. Anyway, let's focus on this. Just let me be jumping from one chart to the other. Okay. Now we're still on. This is gold. This is gold. Let me type it out for people to see that I'm actually analyzing gold. Let me type it out. So USD. Now, looking at it on 4 hour, this is 4 hour time frame. If I can get the very good price action on hand here, I'll add to my position at buy because the way the market is moving right now, the big guys, the smart money, they actually want to take everybody out and buy at a very lower price. And at the same time, you know that if there's ceasefire, oil will have to, you'll have to, the price of oil have to drop. Because I've said it before now, okay, which will actually, lower the expectation of interest rate hike. So in there, so doing, price gold temporarily would like to go up a little bit. And that temporary movement is what I'm actually expecting before we go into the interest rate proper. The way Trump is actually presenting Trump does not want any interest rate hike. You understand whether Fed like it or not. Trump relatively will influence what is going on with Fed. So he doesn't want interest rate hike. That's another thing. Another what is it called argument on its own. So if anything, if everything comes to normal, what Trump will actually be pushing Fed to do is to cut rates. And if there is a rate cut expectations, okay, the dollar will fall, dollar will be cheaper for other countries to be able to buy gold. You might even be moving beyond this take profit that I set here. But let's just leave it for now because I'm just trying to be optimistic towards this gold analysis. I'm not changing my bias. My bias is gold to move, to move up, to move up. This should be the first take profit. If what I'm expecting actually happens here, if it happens, I'm expecting my first take profit here. But if it's on daily, let me go to 1 hour and see if 1 hour could actually give me something that I should be expecting. Okay, just a simple. Don't need to talk much about I'm doing this. I've done so many, like 3, 4 videos, giving everything out for free. It's a simple strategy, very, very effective. Just have to understand fundamentals very well to play along with it. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So today's Sunday market will open later today from the from from part of the world where I live. Okay, this is I still maintain. Let me go to back to 4 hour. Okay, just a brief analysis on gold. What I actually want gold to do. If it doesn't give me what I want from here, I will hold on. As long as my stop loss has not been hit on my analysis on gold, which I did around April. Okay, I entered from here. I said it before. It's still within my it is still gold is still within my analysis. I enter from here. If I can see a very good price action here, I will enter. The first profit will be here. The second one will still maintain. But if things are not still getting, if Iran, US, geopolitical issue is still lingering, and price can still come down, can still continue. I will wait. If it gives me any for good direction around here too, I will take it. But I'm not selling. I'm not, my bias for the gold is buy. What I did here was this. Was I buy here. That's what I did. But another reaction here. Sorry about that. Oh, let me go to forward so you can understand it better. See if I can get what I want. Buy here too. This will be take profit one. TP. So go to TP1. This will be TP2. TP2. Okay, that's all for today. Just actually quickly want to do quick analysis on gold. What my expectation is. I've not changed my bias. I still maintain it. Gold should go and test this high for me before deciding on whether interest is going to be hiked or there's going to be a rate cut on the interest rate. Right now, gold, as I'm maintaining my bias. So thank you everyone. Thanks for listening to me on following this so far. Please, for subsequent videos, kindly subscribe to the channel, press the subscribe button. So if I drop any video, any analysis, you understand, just bear with me. The video might not that be, you know, fantastic as you'd expect. Just a simple way of sharing my bias for the week on gold. Thank you very much, and God bless.